Man, he was right about going out in daylight. I was so nervous.
Oh, don't worry about it. We made it.
Don't worry about it. Our money wasn't there.
Look, Haley must have got caught up someplace, all right? Maybe we'll go back tonight and we'll look for it tonight.
You shouldn't have taken that.
Oh, well, let him tag newspaper theft onto my charges. Damn!
What?
Can you believe this? Haley Von Santos, although offered immunity from prosecution in return for her cooperation, a source reports that Miss Vaughn has not offered any information that would aid in the apprehension of the alleged rapist, Ryan Gillian. She's not cooperating. They're gonna keep her in jail until she does.
In jail, Ryan, that means we're not gonna get our money.
Maybe that means our best friend is taking it in the neck for being loyal to us.
What are we gonna do?
So this is why we haven't heard from Haley yet.
Why the money wasn't there.
She's been locked up this whole time.
Ryan, what are we gonna do? We need that money. Without the cash.
Gillian, Haley's in jail. I can't think about the money right now.
Well, you better, because we need that money to escape. No, I'm really sorry that Haley's been arrested, but I'm more worried about getting you out of the country.
Gillian, she wouldn't be arrested if it wasn't for me. Okay, now they're holding her in contempt. And the paper says that they're gonna keep her there until she talks.
They can't keep her there forever.
Knowing how stubborn Haley is, they might. No, we can't let this happen. I'm not gonna stand here and let this happen.
Ryan, what are you gonna do? Come on, Ryan, tell me, what are you planning in that head of yours?
I don't have a plan yet. I just know Haley is not gonna pay for something that I didn't even do. This makes no sense.
You're right, it makes no sense. It's rotten, but what do we do?
Haley and Mateo do not need this right now, okay? Like this whole thing with Raquel isn't enough, and now Haley's in jail because of me. This can't be happening.
We were supposed to be on our way to Budapest by now.
Yeah, but only because Haley was helping us pull it off. Now she's in jail because of it, Gillian. This is bad. This is very bad. There's only one thing left for me to do. I gotta turn myself into the cops.
Ryan, no! No! Ryan, no, you can't do this. You can't just leave like this.
Gillian, I have to. I can't let Haley take the fall for me.
But what about us? What about our future together?
I'm not walking away from you. I wouldn't do that. Not now. It's just...
Just what? Mom, I'm leaving my entire family behind and I don't care. As long as I can be with you, that's all I care about.
Ugh. This is a no-win. Look, the last thing I want to do is to leave you, okay? But I'd be no good to you if I ran away and left Haley in jail. She's the best friend either one of us has ever had. Okay, and even though we'd be together, it'd be eating us up inside. You understand that?
But her father is Adam Chandler, and she knows a lot of influential people. Her father can get her out.
We don't know that for sure, Gillian.
But we know that if you turn yourself in, they're gonna put you behind bars. We know that. That we know for sure. Ryan, come on, I can't stand to lose you. Not after everything it's taken to finally get together with you. Oh, I love you. I love you so. I've never loved anybody so completely. I know I'm being selfish, but that's me. I'm selfish. And I'm not gonna let you walk out that door. Now, for my sake, and for your sake, and for our sake, come on, don't turn yourself in.
I'm sorry, Gillian. I don't want to leave you, okay? I love to wake up in the middle of the night and to see your beautiful face in the moonlight. I don't even want the covers all to myself anymore. And most of all, I'm gonna miss that light up the sky smile. You understand, my life is worth it because you're in it. Even on the run, I've never felt anything like this before. I love you so much. And I know you believe me.
I do. That's why I can't let you go. That's probably Erica or the realtor.
But what if somebody's coming here and Erica's trying to warn us?
Ryan, wait.
I'm just gonna pick it up. I'm not gonna say anything.
Hello? Hello? Ryan, is that you?
Haley? Are you still in jail?
Oh no, the police, they're coming.
No, tell her I didn't tell the cops anything. Listen to me, I don't have much time. I'm sorry I couldn't get the money to the boathouse.
Please do not apologize. We know what happened. I read the papers. I'm not gonna let you take the fall, Haley. I'm gonna turn myself into the cops.
No! Ryan, you cannot do that. Listen to me, Jackson has the fix-in with the cops. Now, I'm serious. Don't be a fool. Don't turn yourself in. They're talking 25 years to life.
But what about you?
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine. My father's gonna help me out. Just hang tough. You and Gillian stick with your original plan to get out of the country.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Don't turn yourself in.
I don't know how to thank you, Haley.
Thank you, Haley. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's okay. You take care.
Okay, you too. Hey, I don't mean to bring down this party, but we're still in the same spot that we were in before Haley called. You know that. We're still stuck in this place with no money.
I know, but at least we're not in prison. And all we have to do is do a little mindstorming. Who is on our side for sure? Dimitri, Erica, Grandmama, and Haley.
And Trevor.
Yeah, but he can't do anything against the law. And Grandmama doesn't have any money, and Haley's in prison. And even if they do release her, she'll be watched.
And Erica's pretty much done all she can, and she made it clear that she doesn't want anything else to do with this. And then Dimitri, I don't know about him. I don't know what he's thinking since those bogus DNA test results came out. I think Edmund may have got to him. It's hopeless.
No, Ryan, don't say that. It's not hopeless as long as we're together. We'll make a plan. I've got it! I'm going to stand on the street corner and say that the convent's orphanage burned down. And I'm gonna beg alms for the poor orphans. People will empty their wallets. And Ryan, I'm gonna wrap my face and my hands, and then nobody will recognize me. This is perfect!
The Mummy Nun Shakes Down Pine Valley. Sounds like a premise to an old Ed Wood movie or Scooby-Doo. Oh.
Looks like I missed the party. Fill me in. What's so funny?
Mateo, this is great! Haley sent you. See, Ryan, I told you she'd come through. Where's the money? We have to move fast. We have to move fast. And I promise you we'll pay you back every penny once Ryan had a chance to clear his name.
Gillian, I'm not here to help you finance your getaway. I'm here to help you turn yourself into the police.
You want to confess to a crime I didn't commit.
Ryan, you say you're a friend of Haley's. I want to believe that. I want to believe that you care for her, but don't expect her to pay for your mistakes.
Haley believes I'm innocent.
Then set her straight. Ryan, she's behind bars, and Jack's gonna keep her there unless she gives you up. Do you hear what I'm saying? She's taking the heat for you. And you gotta know in your gut that that's not right. They're gonna keep her in jail unless you turn yourself in.
I just spoke to her, and she told me not to sweat the situation, that everything was gonna be cool.
And that's fine with you? That lets you off the hook? You can go out and play? She's in jail, Ryan. Let me tell you something about Haley. Once she gives you her word, it's etched in stone. She doesn't back down, even if she wants to. One, because she's stubborn as hell. Two, because she's the patron saint of lost causes. She's giving it all up for you, man. So what are you gonna do? You gonna bow out to leave Haley twisting the wind? What the hell does that say about you?
Look, I feel rotten about Haley. I never thought that she would end up in jail, Mateo.
Ryan, you don't think. all right? You didn't think. You just cut and ran, and you left my wife holding the bag.
We did everything the way Haley wanted us to. I just spoke to her. She said her old man was gonna get her out of there.
Come on, if you rat us out to the police, Haley will never forgive you.
Jillian, what do you want me to do? Forget that my wife's in jail so you guys can go and play Bonnie and Clyde?
Come on, Mateo, please. In the name of love, you know what it is to love somebody so bad that it hurts. And that's how Ryan and I feel about each other. Just forget about this stupid law. Just in the name of love, you cannot tear us apart.
Jillian, in the name of love? I mean, okay, you love this guy, but do you know him? Do yourself a favor, Jillian. Cut him loose before you get yourself any deeper.
No, I will never do that. I will go with him to the guillotine if I have to.
Wrong country, Princess, but I really appreciate the sentiment. And don't worry about it. From here on in, nobody else is gonna get hurt.
Good. So you can do the right thing and turn yourself in?
There's no way that I am going to the slammer, and there's no way that that is the right thing to do. Not for me, not for Haley.
You wouldn't know what the right thing was if it came up and slapped you in the face, Ryan. My wife does not belong in jail.
Yeah, you got that right, but why don't you lay that on the law, Mateo, and not on me? You don't see Haley wanted to throw me over to the cops. Huh? She'd rather sit on ice forever than to turn her back on her friend. Why can't you just
I know that about my wife,
yeah,
all right?
I'm beginning to think that you don't know anything, Mateo. Huh? Who was with your wife that night that she ran away to the beach? Me. Who was she running from? You. And Raquel. And your son. And all your lies. She was there all night on the beach, freezing, wet, miserable, all balled up in pain. And she did just fine, Mateo. She didn't need you to come and fight her fight, to bail her out, to save her life. Because you were the problem, man, not the solution.
My wife's in jail because of you, all right? Not me.
I don't know about that. Maybe she's just swapping one prison for the other. I mean, you got to admit, Wildwood's not exactly a party for her right now, not with your first wife and your son crashing.
You're delusional, Ryan.
Maybe if you stop playing house with Raquel and Max just for a little while, maybe you'd realize what kind of a great woman Haley is.
You keep my son out of this.
Actually, that would be a neat trick, right? If you could make them disappear, and then go and talk to Haley, crawl to her on your hands and knees, beg her to forgive you for acting like such a macho idiot.
You know what I see when I look at you? A coward who uses women, who hides behind their skirts, a man that blows off his friend and takes his own wife down with him is not a man. You know, I thought you might be innocent. But now, maybe Kit is telling the truth.
You never cut me any slack, Mateo. You had it in for me from day one. You hate that Haley and I are friends. It drives you nuts that you can't control her, that she makes her own decisions. One of which, thank God, was to help me.
Look, enough of this, all right? Call Trevor, he's your lawyer, he's good, he's the best. If you're innocent, he'll get you off, right?
Come on, man, get real. Put yourself in my shoes for a second. I've landed in the middle of a nightmare here. Have you ever been busted for something that you didn't do? I'm not talking about talking out in school. I mean something major. They have a DNA match.
And how'd that happen?
I haven't the slightest idea. I haven't the slightest idea. It's a bum rap, and on my very best day, I couldn't beat it. If I turn myself in, they're gonna throw me in a hole, and they're gonna let me rot. But at least I have a rat's chance if you let me walk out that door right now.
I can't do that.
I'm asking you, man. Don't do it.
Did I kill him?
No, he's still breathing. He's gonna be okay.
Thank God. What do we do?
First we get out of here, and then we call for help from Mateo. Let's go.